again, here's what we're focusing on. Footwork and twisting my body and exaggerating the punch. So when I throw that jab, I don't just want to jab here. I want to really exaggerate, okay? Pull it right back. Then I'm going to just take a step, throw my jab. Take a step, throw my jab. We're going to do 10 of those, okay? When we get to the end, we're going to go backwards. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit with my jab, come back to my stance, and then I move backwards. Again, jab, move backwards. Jab. Now see how I'm putting my weight over my knee? That's giving me distance right there. So if you just throw that jab right here, and I throw my jab, you see you've got about 2 inches from me hitting you, right? Now put your weight over that knee. Good. You see that? So as you bend your knee, point it right towards me. There you go. See, now you gained about another 2 inches. Now you've got 4 inches from me being able to touch you. So instead of hitting here, you bring your weight forward, transfer your weight. You're not picking up your feet. This foot stays on the ground and it's dug in the mat, and then boom, we're hitting. So there's that drive power. And right back. Okay? So we're going to go 10 forward. Take your time. I don't want you doing this. Okay, I want technique. Boom. You don't have to hit hard, reach out and touch it. Make your step. Boom. Good. Good. Then we go backwards. Boom. Boom. Good. Okay, we're going to do 10 just with the jab, forward, backwards. Here we go. Back. Get a good stance. Okay. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, going back. Step in a little bit. Step in a little bit. Get your distance first. There you go. Good. Stick that jab. There you go. Stick it with that back foot. There you go. You're like, stop. There you go. Take a step back. I come at you. Stop me. Oh, good. Stop me. One more. Good. Okay? Now we're going to do the same thing. Step over here with our cross. Now when we're doing our cross, what I want is I want this foot to slightly step out. So see how that brings my weight forward, kind of like the jab. And it also opens my stance up. So my punch, instead of being at an angle, it comes off straight, dropping from that foot. Okay, see how my body's twisted? And then I come back and I step forward. Step out, twist and punch, back to my stance, and move forward. 10 going forward, then we'll go backwards. We're gonna do the same thing. Fully twist, move backwards. When I throw that punch, I still step out and I take that right hand. And what that does is if you're throwing that right hand and I'm right here, you're gonna be off. See how there's a slight angle on that foot? So if you step out there, see how you can drive right now? See how much more powerful that punch comes? So it's just a tiny, that's why I say when we're moving, to take those tiny little steps that open up your stance and put your punches in line, gives you so much more power instead of really trying to stretch and push into that punch. Okay? So good stance. Step into it. Good. Go ahead and move. Perfect. I'm waiting for you to move. You move. You move. Then I'm going to move back, and then you hit. Boom. Perfect. There you go. Perfect. Good. 2 more. Nice. Good. Going backwards. Step in. Good. Nice. Adjust your stance. You move, then I'll move. Good. Good. Nice. Beautiful. throw it all the way back. There you go, that's where I want that punch. Perfect, right there. Hear the difference? Okay, let's go one more time with your cross. Good. Reach for it. There you go. Good, all the way through. Going back. Reach for it. There you go. Push that body all the way through. Good. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Now, what we're going to work on is we're going to work on a 1-2 moving forward. So we're going to hit feet are planted, 1, 2, back to my stance. Okay? Now I'm going to move forward and throw my hook. So as I step, see how I come into zone? My body is low, my legs are bent, and then I just turn, my punch stops right here, and I come right back to my stance. Then from my stance, 1, 2, step in, boom, throw that hook punch. Back to my stance, 1, 2, step in, boom, good, and then back to your stance, nice and slow, okay? And then when we're going backwards, we're gonna go here, 1, 2, and then I'm gonna step close to you and put the mitt right here, and I want you to step back with both feet, and then boom, with that hook punch, okay? Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, step in, good, and you gotta come to the punch, okay? So the further I am away, the bigger step you have to take. Sometimes you jump in to throw that hook punch, because sometimes you hit them with the 2, boom, and then move back here, so you gotta come in heavy to throw that 3. And it's okay to take a couple steps, boom, and then throw that punch, okay? So that's our goal, 10 punches. Here we go. Very nice, that was beautiful. 2. Good. Very nice. 4. Very much better. Good. After we do your stance. Nice. Good. Going backwards. Good. Try to make it as you're going back. You're coming in with that hook, okay? Pop, pop. Good. Boom, boom. Throw that punch right when I'm coming in. Pop, pop. Good. Very nice. Good. 2 more. Very good. Nice work. Okay. How'd those feel? Good. So you see how you're moving forward with that hook punch? So a lot of times when we throw the 1, 2, 3, you throw your 1, 2 and you're not close enough to hit that 3, so you stretch it out here, and the more straight your arm becomes, the weaker the punch gets. There's not any power here. So after I throw that 1, 2, you take that hop step, and now you see where my punch is, and look at where my power is going to be. So I can really drive that hook punch. So we're hopping in. Then if you get somebody that's charging you, you can jab, jab, boom, and same thing, we're moving backwards, right? So I'm keeping him away with that jab, and as he gets closer and he's pushing forward, I step back and he'll push right in to that hook punch. Okay, so that's the idea of what we're doing here. Go ahead and grab a drink, and then we'll go through some combos. You can leave one on. You only need one hand to drink, right? I'll take the lid off for you.
teamwork right there.
That's right. More? Sure?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so this round we're just going to do one full 3-minute round, and we're going to go slow the whole time. Okay, I want you working on your technique. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the combo we were working on a few weeks ago. Hands are up. 1, 2, slip. 5, 3, 2. Good. So see how you moved in on that 3? So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be moving around. I'm going to be moving you. When I show you the 2 mitts, I want a 1, 2, slip, boom, hop in, boom, boom. Perfect. Just like that. And if I keep moving backwards, after you throw that hook, take that step, throw that 2. Okay? So 1 round, 3 minutes. At your pace, okay? I want you focusing on your breathing if you get tired. If I'm going too fast, you step back, start moving around, okay? You're in control. Here we go. Hands are up. Getting a little closer. There we go. Stay right in your timing zone. Good. Beautiful. Nice footwork. Little slip. There you go. Good. There you go. Keep moving. Slip and move. Slip and move. Slip and move. Keep moving. There you go. Good. Beautiful. Nice. Beautiful. There you go. Very nice. Good. Good job. Nice work, dude. That was great. Your footwork was phenomenal.
I can see all the pieces are starting to fit together for him. It's
huge.
Yep.
Huge. Yeah. Today, this was like 100 times better than I've ever seen you moving. So I really want you to slow down. So you've watched a lot of the UFC fights, right?
some.
Some of them here and there. So a lot of the guys, the greats, when you see them fight, in fights, they're just nice and relaxed. You know, they're not just trying to throw everything they got and hit hard. They get hit, they're like, oh, good shot. They smile, they get back to their stance and throw another lightning fast strike. And you're moving just like that. See how you're getting less tired? Your breathing is a lot better, and your angles. I mean, you are all over the place. You are here, here, and here. So I'm going to have to be doing this as I'm fighting you. So your footwork is amazing.
And the moves are like getting subtle, like the slips. It's just like slight movements, which I love this.
Yeah, no, he's doing awesome. Yeah, I'm super happy.
I'll randomly like throw a punch at him or something when he's trying to like get some cereal or something, and he's automatically like, you know, just automatically does it. So
perfect. And the one thing I really want you to focus on is touching your face, because once we start doing our impact, I'm going to be hitting you. So you'll have your glove on, and if your hand's right here, when I hit you, I'm no longer doing this stuff. I'm doing this, because I'm trying to move you. I'm trying to make you take a step, but I'm going to be hitting you in the head. So I'm going to hit you that hard, so you're going to have to bring this up, tuck your head in right here, and push your elbow into your head. See right there? You see how this becomes your shield? I tell people a lot, it's like the Romans, you know, when they're out sword fighting, they got that shield. Out here, they can rip that shield. You're not strong. They keep that thing into their body, and they're using their body weight with that shield. And that's the same thing. You can have a guy with a baseball bat, and don't get me wrong, it's going to hurt, may even break your arm. However, you've got a guy, and he's swinging a baseball bat at you. You don't go away from the bat. You protect yourself, and you go in, and he hits you, and you are on him. That bat, probably, you're not even going to feel it. You're going to feel yourself move a little bit. You're going to tackle. You're going to take him to the ground. You're going to punch him out. You're like, Dad, this guy tried to hit me with a baseball bat, and I just beat the crap out of him. He didn't even touch me. And then a couple hours later, you're like, man, why is my arm so sore? You're going to have a huge bruise, maybe even ding in your bone. Not even going to think about it. Won't even feel it. And that is how a fight goes. So that's why you can stay there, and you can take those full-on kicks. However, if you're reaching, which you're not doing, but I have a couple other guys that I train that every time I throw a punch, they're doing this. I've seen guys, a Taekwondo guy, and they're trained to block. And he entered a Muay Thai tournament. The very first kick of the night, you got the Muay Thai guy. Whoa! Throws this big old kick, and the karate guy goes like this.
Uh-oh. Broke his arms. Yep.
Broken. Fight was over. Because you don't block out here. Everything is in tight. So I'm glad that you're seeing that. And then did you see how you were also loading? Just those little slips. Here comes a punch. Slip. Slip. Oh, look at that. That's ready to fire. So those are the things that I want you to start looking for when I'm just doing this and you're just kind of giving a little slip. Oh, there's a two. Wham! And that's the opening. Or, oh, I see a body shot. Wham! And there's that body shot. So those are the things that I want you looking for when we're going slow. Your footwork's already, like I said, it's coming, it's matching. Your footwork is, you don't even have to think about it. You're right where you need to be. So now I want you taking that next step. Let your feet do their thing. Now I want you to see those openings, okay? So our next round, we're gonna do reaction. Reaction is, you're not gonna know, I'm not gonna tell you what to hit. I'm just gonna show you opportunities, okay? So we're moving around. I'm doing this, I just want you slipping, stay into this side. Good, I go here, I want you slipping and stay into this side, but I want you looking for opportunities. Because I may go here and hold this, right? But I don't want you to swing and try to hit it fast just because you're out here. I want you to move into it, get into it slow, and hit. Perfect. So see the opportunity. Don't see it and try to reach for it. You see it there, you move in, and you use your technique so you're powerful. And if it's not there, it's not there. That's fine. You moved in, okay, it's gone. I'm still protected and I'm safe. Instead of saying, oh, there's an opportunity. Oh, crap, I missed. What do I do now? You can't attack. You're in trouble. You're out of your stance. They can push you over, okay? So that's the importance of seeing that opportunity, moving and making sure you're set for it before you take it, instead of being like, oh, there's an opportunity, and just running for it. And that's kind of like when you first started. Remember how you were throwing your cross? You'd take that step and you'd throw and you wouldn't leave this foot because you weren't wanting to get You'll want to stay long. But as soon as you take that second step, you're still just as long. So it's the same idea. That's what I want you to be thinking about. Okay? So, for reaction, I am going to be hitting you a little bit harder. Okay, so hands are up. So if I hit you here to the body, perfect. You see how you kind of came in here? Body shot, I want you to throw a just tap uppercut with this hand. So nope, don't drop your hand, drop your knees. Change your level. There you go. Now just tap it. Boom. Stand up with it. Boom. Right there. Then right back to your stance. Okay? If I hit you on this side, boom. Same thing. Nope. This hand. Drop down. Drop down. You're coming. So block here. There you go. Now throw that up. Perfect. Right there. So it's the same thing. I'm coming here. Block into it to load this hand. Perfect. And then just stand up and touch it. Here. Boom. Load. Stand up and touch it. Good. Here, stand up and touch. Here, stand up and touch. Good. Then if I come high, you better get that hand up there because I'm moving in the head now, and I'm going to leave this here. Now you're going to step out, and you're going to throw that hook punch. Perfect. Then I'm going to come with a big overhand right here, and I'm going to leave it set back for that too. Okay? Now as we're moving, if I just throw you a 1, you're just going to throw your jab. 1, and I move it, I want a double jab. Okay? Just this. Just your cross. This, perfect. Just your hook punch. This, front hand uppercut. Perfect. This one, rear uppercut. Perfect. Okay? I show you both of them. I want a 1, 2, 3. Pop, pop, pop. Very nice. We're moving. We're moving. Oh. Good. Good. Step to it. There you go. Nice. Got the idea? Yeah. Okay. Gloves?
One thing before we start,
Mm-hmm.
when we were doing the last round, I don't know if it's just because of like tight muscles or something, but I was dragging, like sliding, just like felt like stretching,
It's pulling on your legs?
pulling on my legs.
It's probably because we stretched you pretty good and your muscles are probably pretty sore. However, when you're moving, you don't want to drag. You want to step. Okay? Yes, because dragging is going to slow you down. Okay? So I just take a small step. I bring my toes up off the mat a little bit. In fact, when I'm moving, I'm generally always, even though it looks like I'm on my feet, my heels are off the ground. And I use my toes to move me in directions that I need to go. So when I'm fighting, I'm always on my toes. And even though it looks like I'm dragging, I'm just feeling the floor. I'm not dragging my foot, I'm just sweeping it, making sure my foot is touching the mat. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah, so when you're moving, don't drag it, step it, stay on your toes. Plus it will provide for faster movement, kind of like when I told you after you throw that punch or that kick, to shuffle those feet back, same type of deal. Shuffle those feet sideways, makes you move a little bit faster. Okay?
Good.
So are you good, or are you just having like?
Yeah, it just felt a little, that felt like some,
Yeah, he's probably, since we stretched him pretty hard today, so he's probably, it's gonna be sore tonight, I'm sure, but it's a good sore.
Okay.
It's, his muscle fibers are loose.
Yeah.
it's a good thing, right?
It's a great thing, especially, you're young, man. We can do the old Van Damme and go get a couple
Chairs.
ropes and some chair, yeah. Have you seen that old kickboxer where
Yeah.
they tie his feet up and they put 2 ropes on his toes? One guy grabs the rope and they go wham and just rip his legs down. Which, when, to be fair, when I learned to get into the splits, because I could always go just about as far as you are, where you're like this far from the ground, but you really, in order to get into the full splits, there's a muscle that has to pop through other muscles in order to get there. So I was at a stretching seminar with Bill Superfoot Wallace. He's an old guy, but he's been known for stretching forever. And so I was doing a seminar, and he's the one who taught me that frog splits. But when I was sitting in the frog splits, he came by and he grabs my hips. He goes, wham! And it popped those muscles. I was like, oh! And I walked like this for 2 days. But after that, I could literally whack, kick my foot straight up. I mean, it was awesome. It was cool. So you are going to get, it is going to be sore. It's going to be tender, especially when we stretch it hard like that. So
It's working. You're getting looser every time.
and it's like going to the gym. You know, when you go to the gym and you lift heavy for a day and you go back home, you're like, man, I'm so sore. That's how you learn your body. You're like, oh, that's the muscle I've been using this whole time.
Yep.
And then you know you're doing side squats and you start to feel it in here. You're like, okay, so that's the muscle I need to build up for. So you start to learn your body, and it really helps if you pay attention to all that stuff. So even though it's sore, let it rest for a couple days. And then once you feel like, oh, hey, it's not sore, test yourself again. See how far you can go. So you can go a little bit further.
Well, Saturday, we're working out Saturdays, so.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. What are you guys doing when you're working out? Are you doing like HIIT training or more like lifting?
We're doing like 2-minute rest between sets.
Okay.
And
You're doing like 3 sets of 10 type stuff?
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was going to say, because realistically, I wouldn't have him doing anything heavy until he's 18, till he's, well, even 16, 17. But let him get that benefit of as much growth hormone as possible, because it kind of starts going downhill when you start lifting real heavy. And that'll just, for him, what he needs to do right now is exactly what you're doing. 10 sets of 10, just for form, nothing heavy. Let him get sore, let him feel that burn. So when you're doing, you know,
Yep.
that muscle hurt? Well, this is why. Cool. All right, reaction drill. All 3 minutes, just reaction. Okay, if you feel tired, step back. In through your nose, out through your mouth. I want to hear deep breathing, and then I'm just going to give you jabs if you're tired. Okay, I'll just walk around, and a jab is like somebody still coming at you, and you just got to move and keep them off you. Jab and move, jab and move, jab and move. You still got to be aware, because they're not going to stop when they see you tired.
Nope, they'll probably go faster and get on you.
Yes, exactly. Okay, here we go. Nice. Right hand. Good. Beautiful. Hey! Hand up higher. Dry up here. I want this when I come high. There, I want it right there. See that? There you go. hand up. There. Beautiful. Even when you mess up, you're still protected, right? There we go. Hand up higher. There we go. Nice work, man. Very good. So, go ahead and grab a drink. Your first minute, you seemed like, oh man, this is overwhelming. I don't know what to do. And then as soon as you slowed down in that second round and you started seeing and moving, you were flawless. It was perfect. So, and I did that on purpose. I wanted to scare you a little bit, see how you reacted. And then you were reacting fine, like I came at you, right? Boom! And what did you do? Oh crap. But you protected yourself, and as soon as I hit you, you were right back ready to go. Right? So like I said, there's nothing, you're doing everything right, even when you mess up. You just gotta defend yourself and stay in your stance and be ready immediately. Okay? Good job, man.
Yep.
Go ahead and grab a drink. Walk around. Kind of get your hands up above your head. Big breaths. Open up those lungs. Okay. Now, what I want to do is you can go ahead and throw your shin pads on. I want to work on hands, feet, hands now. So what we're going to do is instead of just going a few punches and then throwing a kick and then going back to our punches and throwing a kick, we're going to go punches, kick, and then immediately punches right afterwards. Okay? So that means as soon as you throw that kick, you've got to be ready to throw that next punch. Okay? All right. All right. So, what we're going to work on today, and I want you to, we're not doing this one fast, okay? So in your stance, you're going to throw 1, 2, 3. Now off of that 3, see how your body's, you're going to take that foot, step off, throw your kick, and then as soon as you throw your kick, I want that foot to be replaced, and you're going to throw a 3, 2, 3, okay? So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, kick, 3, 2, 3. So you see how I place that foot. After that kick, my foot comes down, I step, boom, 3, 2, 3. So I'm moving those feet even, okay? 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 boom. Move those feet, okay? And then we're gonna walk nice and slow. No power. Boom, 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 okay? So 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, we're just gonna do kicks. Rock your kicks, boom, step, step, kick, right away, boom, step, kick. I want them immediate. As soon as that foot touches, yes, just like that, as fast as you can, okay? We're just gonna do 30 seconds. The idea, I don't want any power, I want you to be able to kick and get those feet moving fast, okay? That's what I'm looking for. No power, just movement, 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 okay? All right, all same leg. Okay, here we go. Okay, hands are up. Nice and easy. Good. Very nice. Good kicks. Perfect. Very nice. Man, we need to give him 2-week breaks more often. He comes back sharp. Good. Keep those feet moving.
He's been missing it, I know.
Good. Keep those feet moving. There you go. Nice. Okay, hands are up. We're moving. Hands are up. Good. Nice, relaxed. Nice. Good. Those hands up. That's okay. That's okay. At least it came up. You would have blocked it. Here we go. Kicks. Rhythm. Those feet moving. Good breathing. You don't have to go fast. Get a rhythm. Count it in your head. Kick, step, step, kick, step, step, kick, step, step. There you go. There you go. Get that rhythm. Control your breathing. Good. Good. Let's get some power in those punches. There we go. Nice. And kicks. Get that rhythm. Get those hands up. Hands up. There you go. Nice. Good job.
Now you want to drink. That was good.
Yeah, maybe it was just him getting a lot of rest and getting that sickness out of him. He's moving really well.
That's good.
Take those shin pads off. Okay. Today, we're going to do something. Come on over here. It's called pummeling. Okay? So this is going to start to get you familiar with the clinch. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get an underhook. You know what an underhook is? Okay, so an underhook is when you come under the armpit and then you kind of use their back to put pressure. Okay, so you're going to get an underhook on me. Yep, underhook, perfect. Pull on my shoulder, just like that. Okay, so see how I've got kind of control and you kind of have control here. Next, I'm going to grab your elbow that you've got my underhook with, and you're going to grab my elbow. Okay, now this is just a simulation of I've got an overhook. Okay, this is overhook, this is underhook. Okay, the goal for me is to try to get double unders. I want to get here. Okay, then I can work some takedowns. So what we're going to do is something called pummeling, which is going to get you used to moving in this position. So underhook, overhook. Okay, and we're just going to go nice and light. You don't have to hold tight. Okay, go ahead and grab, get your the elbow, perfect. So you're going to take this hand, and at the same time as I do it, you're going to roll your hand over the top of my hand. So roll your hand over, perfect. And then you're going to switch your feet, and shoot that hand underneath. Okay, so take that foot and put it in front. Good. Now take that hand and shoot it right through that hole and get an underhook. Perfect. See that? See, otherwise I would have had double underhooks on you, right? So you just defended. So now we're back to position, underhook, overhook. And I'm going to go for my underhook. And you got to do what? Stop me. Yes, exactly. Go, 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 go. Perfect. Okay? Now, every time we go for that pushing underhook, I want that foot forward, okay? So if I'm going for this side underhook, this foot is going to be forward, so I can drive forward. But if you get your underhook, now I want to get my underhook, so I switch my feet. See that? Let me take the sweater off so I'm not getting tangled up. So the idea is we're going to be swimming together. We're not fighting each other, we're just learning a drill. Okay, so here and here, okay, no pressure, just hold my elbow and hold your underhook. Yep, just like that, okay, right here. So see how I've got a hole and you've got a hole? Okay, so go find that hole and switch your feet. Boom, and then control the elbow. Perfect, just like that. Now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Switch your feet. Boom. Okay, good. Then we go again, inside. Perfect, we go again. So when you feel me come to the inside, that's your key to immediately start going to the inside of mine and switching that foot to get your power. Perfect. Okay, now see how I'm kind of using a little bit of head pressure? So I can use my head pressure to kind of create that hole. Because sometimes, like we'll be clinching really hard, right? I'm holding on to you and you're trying to fight that hand in there. See, you can't because I'm holding you super tight, right? So sometimes, if you hold me real tight, so sometimes if you're not able to get there, what I do is I bump. So I'll take this shoulder, I'll bump you, and then I can get that in. So sometimes you'll see guys when they're wrestling, they're doing this. Those are shoulder bumps. They're bumping to create a space right here, which allows you to get that other hand in. So what we're going to be doing nice and slow is switch your feet and go for your underhook. Perfect. Switch your feet, go for your underhook. Good. Switch your feet. Okay, you should have a hold of my elbow. Perfect, just like that. So we've got control there. Okay, go for your underhook. Good. Go for your underhook. Perfect. Go for your underhook. Okay, now loosen it up. Now take your steps. Make sure you're stepping with your underhook. Good. Now let's go to the other side and take your step. Take your step. Good. Now other side, switch immediately. Take your step. Good. Now again. Okay, not too tight, just relax. Okay, because we're going to do this non-stop. It's going to be like we're swimming. Okay, so go as soon as you feel, go. Go ahead, go for your underhook. Boom, go for your underhook. Immediately. Boom, go for that underhook. Boom, there you go. Keep going, don't stop, no stopping. Good. Oh, okay, so that's the drill. So once you get kind of comfortable, we'll start ending where I'll set my timer and we'll just be clinching nice and easy, right? And then when we hear the bell, we fight for double underhooks. So you're trying to get double underhooks on me and I'm trying to get them on you and we're just switching back and forth and it's a pretty fun drill, okay? But the idea is to get this control, because when I have this control, then I can start throwing my knees and elbows and working my dirty boxing and inside clinch. So I want you to really get comfortable, and this is the idea. Underhook, overhook, okay? Then I'm fighting for double unders, okay? So as I start to fight, as I start to fight this hand in, I want to step forward and step back. Then this goes to underhook. Then I got to step again. Boom. Then I got to step again. Every time I'm driving that hand for my underhook, I'm stepping, but see how I'm taking 2 steps? I'm not trying to force them this way. I'm stepping easy. I'm creating the hole. Then I'm stepping back. Creating the hole, stepping back. 1, 2. 1, 2. So see how I'm moving my feet twice each time? So practice that. Underhook, this foot's forward. Underhook, good. Underhook, perfect. Underhook, underhook. And then grabbing that elbow, all that does is that gives me a little bit of push-pull. So when I have my underhook, see if I don't have control of this, you can pull this away, you're strong here, right? Or you can hold on nice and tight. But when I get this control, now, see, I have a little bit more control of you versus just letting you have an underhook. So that's why I control the elbow when I have one underhook and I'm gonna stay nice and tight. Then, I can create that space. Okay, and if I get double unders, what are you gonna do? Step back. Now take your forehead and put it right into my face. Push. Now see the hole you created? There you go. Get that underhook. Boom. Now we're right back to pummeling. See how that works? Okay. So that's what we'll work on at the end of class. We'll do like a minute and a half. We'll go 30 seconds pummeling, then we'll fight for underhooks for 30 seconds, and then we'll do 30 more seconds of pummeling so you get comfortable. But I really just want you learning that step. And not moving, not doing this. That's the hard part. A lot of people want to push. Okay? All right. Good job, man. You're freaking looking awesome.